guys, it's Bailey from Making It from the Midwest, and this is going to be another empties video. I noticed in the last few videos actually that I had this pile of trash building up back here, which is where I keep my empties in this little bin, and so I noticed that it was getting pretty big, so I thought I would just go ahead and do another empties video because it's been a while since I have. And if you'd like to see the past two, I think this is the third, past two that I've done, I'll link those in the info bar. And I do that just because, as you know, everyone says this in their empties videos, but these serve as nice little mini reviews as you're talking about a product. You know, you finish it, obviously, you talk about whether you liked it or not, whether you'll be repurchasing. Just a nice, quick kind of way to get mini reviews out there. So if you'd like to see the two that I've done in the past, please check the bottom bar below. Let's get into it since we all know what this is. First thing I'm going to talk about is this Eucerin Daily Protection Moisturizing Body Lotion. Has an SPF of 15. It's taken me quite a while to get through this. I think I got this at the... Actually, no, in the middle of last summer. So it's been nearly a year since I've had this huge big bottle, and it's taken me ages to finish it up. One, because I'm super inconsistent with putting lotion on my body, especially during the summer. The last thing I want to do once I get out of the shower, like the lukewarm to hot shower I have, is put sticky like lotion all over, and then it just, you know, it doesn't absorb as well, on me at least in the summer, and so I just find that I slide around everywhere for the rest of the day. Unappealing. But I did manage to use all of it up throughout the winter. It's not super moisturizing, and it's not supposed to be, because on a scale of lightweight to rich, it's only 2 out of 5 drops up. So it's not supposed to be super rich, but you know, keeping that in mind, it doesn't really fit into my winter moisturizing routine, and it doesn't really fit into my summer, so I kind of use this just because I wanted to get it out of my Bath and Body collection. So I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I just don't really know where it's not super essential to my body routine. In keeping with the body theme, let's talk body wash. This is the Love My Body by Victoria's Secret Nearly Nude Body Wash in Grapefruit and Basil, which when I first saw it, thought, what a bizarre combination. Love basil, both eating and smelling, but not so keen on grapefruit, but the two together make for a really pleasant, nice fragrance. However, it is very heavily fragranced, probably the most heavily scented body wash I've ever tried, so if you find that your skin is easily irritated or sensitive to artificial fragrances, you might want to steer clear of this, but aside from that, I love, love, love this scent. The one thing it does, if you look for your body wash to like moisturize or work miracles on your skin, this is not that. It doesn't claim to be. It really is just a straight up cleanser. I personally don't mind though, because I find that if I'm wanting to do something extra besides cleanse my skin, it's going to come in steps later on down the line, whether it's a moisturizer or an exfoliant. So just something to keep in mind. I probably won't purchase this just because I'm not particular with my body washes. I love it. It's a lovely fragrance, and I would recommend it to those who enjoy the fragrance, but besides that, I like to kind of cleanser hop, so it's nice, but I'll probably move on to a new one. While we're on shower products, let's talk shampoo and conditioner. This is from the brand It Factor, and it's the Quick Blow Dry shampoo here and conditioner here. Now these, and they're for medium to coarse hair, so I didn't pick these out for myself. These were sent by Planet Beauty like in December or something, and when I first saw it, I thought there's no way I would use this for my super fine hair, because something that's meant for medium to coarse hair in my mind is going to really add a ton of richness and moisture and weigh it down, which I can't afford to do with my thin, fine locks. So I avoided using this for about the first few weeks that I had it, but the packaging, I think that's what encouraged me most to keep it in my shower, just because it's so stinking pretty. And so one day I finally gave it a go, and I did not hate it by any means. The shampoo is pretty typical. It's not anything spectacular. It doesn't contain parabens, sulfates, sodium chloride, and is safe for colored and chemically treated hair, so it has all those good things going for it. But I didn't notice it being, you know, it doesn't do special things for my hair at all. But then again, I can't really name a shampoo that has. So really it just doesn't weigh my hair down, which is a nice benefit. The conditioner, however, I thought for sure would be super rich. It's very thick and kind of hard to get out of the bottle, and so I was convinced I'd come out of the shower with just like grease ball hair, but I didn't, and both of these smell really delicious. I don't know whether I will go out and purchase these, just because, like I kind of said with the shampoo, I didn't notice them doing wonderful, fabulous things to my hair that no other shampoo or conditioner has, but I am pleased to say that despite being for medium to coarse hair, they didn't weigh it down. So all of you thin, fine-haired girls looking for, you know, shampoo that's good for your hair without parabens and sulfates and all that stuff. It's a good combo. I also can't really attest to whether it's a quick dry kind of, or whether it really does help your hair dry faster, simply because my hair is so fine, it dries in about 6 to 7 minutes anyway, so it doesn't get much shorter than that. So I can't really comment on that, but either way, it smells nice and it doesn't have all the bad stuff people tend to not want in their shampoo and conditioner. So let's move on. Next up is a body butter. This is the Tuscan Blood Orange body butter from Pacifica that came in the Ipsy bag in December or January, and this was not a hard thing to go through quickly because I kept it at my desk. Even though it's a body butter, I used it on my hands after I would wash them, and even though it says for your body, I needed that extra richness for my knuckles and stuff during the winter. It really couldn't have come at a better time in that December, January time frame, because it just gets so dry and the cold weather is so harsh on your hands. So this was really nice to have in the winter and definitely went fast. It smells delicious, but the one downside is that it is a pricier brand. I'm not sure what a full-size retails for because again it came in my Ipsy bag, but I'm pretty sure it retails at Sephora. I've seen it on Outlook before, and they're not inexpensive. So you really have to be in love with what it does for your body or hands, as the case may be, and be in love with the fragrance to kind of indulge in it. But I think it probably is worth the indulgence because it worked magic on the back of my hands. Here's another quick little Ipsy tidbit. This is the LA Fresh Travel Light Makeup Remover Wipes. These were gone in an instant just because I use wipes like this to take swatches off my hands and off my face if I am trying to do a look or put a look together and I don't like it. These are an easy way to remove it without really irritating the rest of my face and re-washing my face and all that stuff. So these I went through in an instant. Funny enough though, I'm not a makeup remover wipe person for cleansing my face. I don't like that nearly all of them leave a residue. I just don't feel like my face gets clean. So if it's just for removing swatches and makeup looks that I don't like, I probably won't be repurchasing this brand. I'll just go for whatever the cheapest brand is on drugstore shelves. But they worked reasonably well. They did leave a little bit of a residue because they are very moisturizing. It says it's a moisturizing formula with vitamin E, and I did notice it leaving a little bit of a film on my face. So for that reason, I certainly wouldn't purchase these solely as the sole product to cleanse my face, but they worked decently well. Next product is going to be super quick because I have already gone through one of these before. It's the Equiline Lemon Nail Polish Remover that's protein enriched, and I did feel like, again, that it really helped enrich my nails, help them grow a little bit longer. I won't be repurchasing this, however, for at least the next few months because I am hooked on gel, as many of you will know, and so there is a specific pure acetone remover that you need to use in order to soak gel off, even at-home gel. So I won't be repurchasing this, not for lack of loving it, but just because I need something a little stronger to remove the manicures that I am now hooked on. Next product isn't glamorous, but it's necessary, and it is deodorant. This is the Degree Clinical Protection with Motion Sense Business in Cotton Fresh, which I really like this cottony kind of scent because it doesn't try and overcomplicate scents. It's very fresh, as the name indicates, and it's just, yeah, I like it. Overall, I really liked this deodorant, and I can't remember if I'm using Degree specifically, but this Clinical Protection has made me start buying only Clinical Protection or like clinical strength deodorants from here on. So for that, I really like it and would probably repurchase it if it were cheaper than another like Clinical Protection deodorant. So yes. All in all, I will repurchase probably again in the future, but I'm not entirely sure if I have. But I really did like it and would recommend it to those that, you know, are looking for a good deodorant. Now for the fun stuff, I have some color cosmetics that I've used up. Let's start here with the lip butter. Revlon's lip butter. This is the shade Berry Smoothie, and I wasn't planning, I didn't make any, you know, intention of finishing this up, but I happened to set this at my desk, so just whenever I needed some extra nourishment, just something on my lips, I would go for this. That way I had not only the, you know, whatever it is I was looking for, but also a nice tint of color to really finish my look off. So because of that, I went through this, and I love this shade. The reason this was a go-to shade for me is because it does have enough pigment to where on my skin it looks like you put that extra effort in but didn't really. So I will probably be repurchasing this just because all of the other shades are either too brown or too bright pink, whereas this one just has the right mix of the two because it's, you know, berry toned, that it just looks very natural but still a little, just a step up above natural on my skin. The next thing is the Dolly Week. Ooh, that wasn't planned. I got this a year and a half ago, so I am really impressed with how long it took for this to finish up and dry out and all that stuff, but it's Dolly Wink eyeliner in black, straight from Japan. So sad to see it go. I've been looking for replacements here in the Victoria's Secret like precision graphic liner, which is good and is equally as precise as this, but it doesn't have a calligraphy tip pen. It has a felt tip pen, and it also smudges a little bit. So I think I'm going to try, and I've said this before in previous videos, but I want to try the Jessie's Girl, the new Jessie's Girl eyeliner, because it has a calligraphy type pen just like this one. So one thing that I really loved about this was how opaque it was, even over shadows. So many of these like automatic pen or felt tip pens like this, they don't show up very opaque when you have shadows already on your eyes, and then once they are there, they don't stay on, and this just had the whole package. The one downside is that it is hard to find here in the US, so if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend you get it. Otherwise, I won't repurchase it simply because I can't without ordering it online. And the last products are nail polishes. Now these are not because I finished them up, although this Sinful Colors polish in Easy Going is pretty much done, but it's because they are all dried out, and in going through some of my nail polishes and getting rid of some of the old dried out like janky looking ones, this is what I came up with. So I am chucking Ulta's Professional Nail Lacquer in the shade Peppermint Bark, and this was from Holiday 2 years ago, so I'm not even sure if it's like a permanent color, but it is gorgeous, and it's like a pink gold duochrome shimmer kind of thing. Then the Sinful Colors Easy Going was my go-to last summer because it's opaque in 2 coats, but it's still this like light, not even a baby pink, it's just like an off-white pink sort of shade, and it was just so perfect for summer, but it has since dried up, and so I'm not sure if I'll be replacing it with another one of these or a similar color, just so I can say I've tried a different brand, but either way, it is definitely a good summer staple color for me. And then the last is this Lilac, and this isn't really by a brand anyone would recognize, including myself. It's by the brand Bonita Nail Enamel, and I think I got it in a Francesca's. If anyone knows what a French, it's like an accessories. They have some clothing there too. They think they've since started carrying a different nail polish brand, and so that just goes to show you how old it is, but I'm finally getting rid of it despite it being a very on-trend light lavender shade. I'm chucking it because it is old and dead. So that is everything that I have gone through over the past few months. I hope you guys enjoy these kinds of videos. I personally enjoy making them, so give it a thumbs up if you do. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!